are going through what I'm going through, and even worse. Some of us, we haven't escaped where we are. Some of us are in really horrible marriages and you don't have the strength to leave. Some of us are in really horrible relationships. You're being abused mentally, physically, emotionally, at the hand of your narcissist or at the hand of your abuser. And it's like, I can't come up, you see me? And it's like, I don't even know when it's going to end, so I can just start living. When I was away, and then I came back, I was depressed for like probably 5 days, because it's like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to be here. And then, because I think a lot, I started like thinking, is it that I don't want to be here in Jamaica, here at home, or by mama, or like here, like in life? You see me? And it's like, the more I think about it, guys, and please don't worry, but like the more I think about it, the more I understand that like I don't want to be here. Because I'm tired of like performing. I just want to live, dog, isn't it? So that's why I'm not doing the classes. I don't know how long I'm going to postpone them for. I even got a location for all of them, and I was midway working on the location for Connecticut. I want to tell publicly, Meeks, she's in Connecticut, and Sonique, I want to publicly thank them, for working with me. I'm an extremely moody person, and I'm very antisocial, I recognize. When I go into public settings, I normally hold my head down. I don't talk to anybody, say my things, am I whatever or unapproachable. But it's just that uncertainty, because I've been in places before where I don't know anybody, and I can feel the negative energy coming off of people, because the truth is like who I am now is not who I was. Is it me? Like the clothes I wear now, I wear a lot of like tight fitting clothes, and but rather like go on the road and them something there, which I would be like a whole at some standards, or like a thought. So like I play on that. And this analogy is going to be really, really weird and a little bit out of context, but that little Nas song and bird in the garden, coming in it, that video, and his reasoning is, well, we know that reasoning has a deeper agenda, but one of his reasoning is that, well, you always say that gay people are going to hell anyway, so what's wrong if I go? You see me, like that's how I feel when it comes to certain things. Well, when I don't see my disability, so what's the point? You see me? In terms of the postponement for the classes, I will have to do it in a month where it's not too cold and uncomfortable. I can't have more than 10 students at a time, so I'll probably spend like 3 days in each state or area. Like for just one class, like probably 10 students a day or whatever, and then move on to the next place. But that's just the main reason. The main reason is just like my depression, because it's getting worse. Like it'll get worse. And I'm going to share something with you guys. I've always had this thing where I want like Jonathan to draw something and I tattoo it on my body. And him draw this, right? And the reason why I put it on my wrist is to keep me from, So when I look down and I see it, like I would say like him, me, and Jalil. Even though they're weirdly drawn. And one of Jalil and missing with there. One of Jalil and chop off, and apparently in head boast because I have space there. I don't know. And apparently I have 3 feet. I have 3 feet, like I'm on the middle, and I have like a strange arm coming out. I don't know, but like it keeps me. Like even with like this tattoo, look, the Rihanna one, I kind of modified it. And if you read from here, it says, I'm fine, but when my hands are up, and this is the reason I got it, so that when my hands are up in worship, more specifically, it says, save me. I have 2 ambigram tattoos, one in my back that reads Jesus Christ and Lord and Savior, and then this one. So when people, like chat shit or whatever, I know it's like for a deeper reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it's not to offend anybody. It's not to make nobody say, see, she did in the church and she come out and she backslide. And to hear that from Christians, it just makes you wonder, like, what the heart of people there, especially Christians, Because they want to tell us that all things work together for your good, because that's what the Bible says. But then turn around and just like be very vicious with them tongue. And I remember this is something that I've known for years, like all men know Jesus. You see me? Every morning, and I do miss a couple mornings. And for the mornings when I miss, I catch up back pan. Like I always have my devotion. I always play my Bible out loud. And again, I was taught for the church I went to that, when you have to focus and listen to the word, or else it's not going to do anything if you're just walking up and down. But that's not true, because words live and they breathe and they move. It's quite active and it's literal. As you can touch yourself, words are that they're real. So even if I'm just playing the Bible, because you guys know I don't like to read. So even if I'm just playing the Bible, the words will like echo in my home. The words will like seep into my subconscious. The words will do what it's supposed to do. I've gotten to the point where it's like, I stop say, hey, like, I'm a Christian, let me stop do that, because I don't need to explain myself to anybody. Because if God say he'll never leave you nor forsake you, why you think that for whatever we are going through as females or as human beings, you feel as if he's going to say, I'm done with you people? Why do you think that? There's hardly like any compassion again for people. It's just how we want things to look. I don't look like a Christian, so I cannot be a Christian. I don't talk like a Christian, so I cannot be a Christian. People go as far as even talk about my boys, about how much Jaleel ever and some long pampers. First and foremost, if he no do, I'm not taking it off. I pull up him in and out. And our Uggies our pampers pull-ups. So if he no do it, I keep it on. And when he's at my house, I put on him like a brief them, no pampers. And me just walk and say little water. I say, oh, okay, let me just wipe that up. Is it me? I feel like where I am now, if I didn't have a relationship with God to begin with, I wouldn't be the lyric that you see here. And I feel like that's the root of me, which is why there's no way I can renounce Christianity. There's no way I can say I'm not Christian again. I don't give two shits what people think anymore. They're not gonna think what they want to think. At the end of the day, it is literally a relationship with God. I kid you not. Because the Holy Spirit is real. He will convict you. Yeah, we can be stubborn like anybody else. But it no means him stop talk to you, especially when your heart is just towards him and for him. If you go on my TikTok, you're gonna see booty, boobs, everything. And I'm just documenting as I go, so that when the other aspect of my life changes, then you can see the transformation. Is it me? Because even when I testify in a church and how God bring you through, you still go back home in your shit, and you're still just in your shit back at home. But you just talk good to encourage people. My entire life is here. Having Jaleel, those videos I made when I was 200 and something pounds. It's just my active testimony. Is it me? But sometimes, that's a lot of times, sometimes I say, God, I don't want to do this no more. Might as well be who them say me be. I've had close people say to me, say, you know, say you backslide. And I don't think they know that their words hurt. And it shouldn't hurt because it's not the truth, but because of who it's coming from, it hurts. I realize that I suppress a lot as much as I share on social media. I suppress more than how I share on social media. And like, even with people like who I know, like friends, who I would have, like, I just don't talk to them because it's like I don't know who, and that's a really uncomfortable feeling to have, to not know if you have friends or not when you've had them for years. And you see what happened with me and Jermaine? It ripples. It caused a ripple effect. And he's like, man, try come back from it. Man, try come back from it, and it's difficult. And in trying, I may make what looks like blunders to you guys. I mean, it may look like that, you know, I may be living out my rebellious teenage life because at 35, so I may be going through a midlife crisis. Who knows? You see me, but is that I just can't bother post. I just can't bother. Oh, you guys have been talking. Oh no, I didn't see that you guys were talking. I haven't followed Lyric in a long time. Is she still married? No, bye-bye. No, I'm not separated. And even with that, it's like, you know, obviously I want to be separated, want to divorce, all that kind of thing. But like, when I think about it, it's like my anxiety ring off, dog. And I said, well, this is what you want. So why is it like bothering you so much? Because I think a lot. So in like retrospecting and looking at myself, looking back, I recognize that it's because it's like it's a ripping that's taking place. It's a tearing away that's taking place, as much as I don't want to admit it. Because this is 7 years of my life that was a lie, and that I felt like was a lie, but I've been led to believe that what I was thinking and feeling was a lie. So like, just the mental trauma of believing what I see is real. It's real. So no, if I think something, it's true, and I hold on to it because I don't want to be wrong again. I feel like the worst thing you can do, I swear, I feel like the hardest thing you can do is come back from something that you had no business coming back from, because I had no business coming back from that. This was a hurt that was done over a period of years by somebody I called a friend. And me talking to people and then them telling me to stay and pray because Satan attacking my marriage, rather than just looking at me as a human being and say, well, if he's hurting and if you feel this way, you can leave. Them never say that. Them rather me stay for statistics. Them rather me stay to prove that Christian marriages work. So that the trust I have, even pastors I spoke to about my incident or issue or whatever, after everything blow up, them not saying nothing to me. So it just digs me further and further into the hole of well, I just see alone. And they say when I start talking, the amount of messages I get from people, dog, it's just massive. There's no way like other people going through this, and that's why I share. That is why I share. That's why I share. Because you don't know and you feel like you're the only one that's going through. You feel like nobody understands you. And you see, in those moments when you feel alone, at them time they take your life, them moments when you feel alone, at them time they you tap out, dog, and I don't want nobody to follow me for tap out because it's friggin' hard. It is so friggin' hard. And I don't want to be here, but it's like I'm living for Jaleel, Jonathan, and then you guys. But because me don't want to tap out, and they say, see, if Lyric couldn't make it, then with me a dear. And it's like, me just don't want nobody for tap out who follow me. Me don't want nobody for tap out. Me don't want nobody for give up on them business. If they want to start a thing, be able to start a thing. Me don't want nobody tap out, dog. I feel like just like that one incident, it has forgot my life. That's how I feel. Because sometimes, as I say, when I'm high, like I'm high, I'm on a high and I'm good. But when like me hit rock bottom, dog, it's like my daddy. Like when you see me on the road, I guarantee you my butt's gonna be hanging out. I guarantee you my tattoos are gonna be showing. But how somebody look should never be a representation of who they are. And that's why I gravitate to looking so different. Because I feel like I'm on this thing where it's like I'm trying to say, no, you can still do this and be with God 100%. No, you can still look like this and still nobody can walk in your shoes when it comes to you and the relationship with God. And I keep on talking about God because that's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know, dog. That's all I know of God. And there's no way I could ever like just not be with me. I can't not be with him. I can't not be with him. But yeah. So September 1st would have been 9 years. Yeah, it would have been 9 years. And like leading up to that, it was just horrible. I was feeling emotional in it, and I said I love to think, and I introspect. I think a lot. You see me? So I know I figured out that's why. And then another thing that makes me really nervous, like, is my birthday, because you guys know if you follow me, you guys know that my birthdays, I'm usually extremely depressed around my birthdays. Last year, what Royal Hair Legacy did for me and Ken, they wouldn't even know how much like them blessed me. Because last year, for the first time in a very, very long time, I had a birthday where I wasn't depressed. I had a birthday where like I was happy. I was happy. And like my birthday coming back up, and it's like I'm nervous about it, dog. I'm gonna say, like, what's it going to be like? Is it me? I used to be the type, let me tell you, to share, like, to love birthdays. That was me. I love birthdays. I'm always hype it up. You see me? But over the years, I've come to just not anymore. I don't know. At this point, I'm rambling, but the point of the life is to say, that's why I postponed the classes, the international classes, Connecticut, New York, and Florida, because I cannot. My depression and my anxiety, they're winning. And I can't. And then the second reason is like traveling so soon again. You see me? So my plan for go wait till next year before I go back up again. Just for kind of breeze it a little bit. No, I can't do my classes out of my home because, like, and for where I live, like, people know where I live, and that makes me so uncomfortable. Like people knowing where I live, I don't know. It makes me really uncomfortable. And it's not just like the classes at home or online classes. That's not the point. The point is I cannot. That's the point. May I try, dog? May I try, like, just, may I try? What? Why ants? Let me try. Sorry, I say ants. You're so annoying. Berkey shot. Jesus Christ, then kill the caterpillar. Midlife crying and then kill the caterpillar. And this morning, I said the caterpillar, and I say your dog do your thing, and the ants them kill it, rot it, and I name it. Savage. No respect. Yeah, so like that's a woman did. No. I don't know what else to say, so rip the caterpillar, yeah. Rip the caterpillar. Haney, concerned. I don't know if I need to go over everything I said, but if you're just joining, I was just saying that I postponed the international classes. Connecticut, New York, and Florida. I have the Jamaica classes, and I have the location and everything, and I don't know if. And for the Jamaica classes, like I can have more people for the Jamaica classes. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it because, and I don't know what it is. Is that 1 minute I have all this energy and, you know, I promoting, and the next minute it just gone. I didn't know how social media works. If you're not putting it out there, like people forget. Is it me? So yeah, and the more I put it out there, the more new people. Is it me? And like my TikTok growing again. Is it me? And this is my third time starting over, and even that was like spiritual for me, like doing TikTok for the third time. My birthday is the 3rd of December. And I do have help because I even got somebody else. What's her name? For New York, New York. Yeah, I will post her business and do some promotions for her because she did reach out and she was willing. And I'm like, all right, then Tony, this is what we're going to do. She showed me the images of the place, and dog is at midway. I'm like, I have emails I have not gotten back to. And that's like, this is not me. I'm so proactive, but right now, dog is like, I'm not even not eat properly. You know how I'm gonna do intermittent fasting. Like I cannot even finish a 5-piece wings from KFC. Me eat 2 my belly full, and that's not me. Come love eat. Girl, don't ramp with me. I love food. And my sister says that I can't finish eat. That's when I knew, like, oh shit, maybe I'm depressed. Is it me? Maybe I'm self-diagnosing here, but yeah. Right, yeah, right. So like that's why I postponed the classes because of where I am now, like emotionally, and with like me not wanting to do anything. But I just wanted to update you guys. But you want updates, you know? And just making a know what go on. Because I did some 3-minute videos on TikTok, and because TikTok is new, you know, because I have like new followers, I had to explain to them like who I am, what has been happening, and I've been getting DMs, and that's overwhelming just to hear what other women are going through. It's really overwhelming. Black mother say hi, just come in on the call. Not sure what you're talking about. Well, I'm talking about me postponing the classes for New York, Connecticut. Oh my God, somebody has to type this. I'm talking about postponing the classes for New York, Connecticut, and Florida, and then talking about like how depression is like the worst it's ever been, and I recognize why. It's because it was nearing my 1-year anniversary, so like that was a bummer. And you know the funny thing is, he would always be away on work and travel, and when like anniversary time come, we must say like bimbo with chocolate, because I love chocolate cake. Yeah, I love chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, the bitter one. Like I love chocolate, and we do that. Is it me? And I remember in 1 year he made a birthday video, and Crystal was in the video, and I just thought, like, just looking back, I'm like, the mother freaking gall, just like the sheer balls on this dude. It's grand. And things like that happen. Like I'd get memories, like random rotted memories, bro. Like I can look on a light post and something trigger it, and I don't know when it's coming to like prepare. Like shit just happens. You see me? So even 1 year, because apparently he never have money yet. So 1 year he make a card. I think it was on my birthday, I saw. And yeah, Crystal Lee helped him make it. Crystal Lee helped him make the card and get cartridge paper.